Yes, welcome back from the long break. Yeah, it was by you. So can we read about the influences? 4? You can read the 4. Good morning. How are you today? Exactly. All of them are different. Yes. More different. Coffee is different, metal is different, yes. They are different. They're just different in the kind of things. And it's very worse. It's even more worse. And the point is that it is in their product. Yes, it is there.
The accused persons, my lord, are also in court, with A1 appearing via Zoom, A2, A3, and A4 court present. And they are jointly represented by two law firms. However, I've been informed that Mr. Kabega is still at the Supreme Court, will be joining us. The Court of Appeal? He's in the Court of Appeal, my lord, will be joining us. The team at KAA is headed by Councillor Peter Kabatsi, Mr. Jet Moibazen, and Mr. Katanga. This matter, my Lord, comes up today for further hearing, and we are ready to proceed with the hearing of PW17.
My Lord, I'm a Christian.
We are waiting for the Bible to be brought. I'm going to pick it, or he can just put his hand. Then we have here Quran. Hmm? Just take Muslim. Let him just raise his hand. Hmm? Quite your blood.
I, Assistant Inspector of Police, Dr. Emmanuel, swear in the name of the Almighty God that the evidence I shall give touching the matter now before this court shall be the truth, nothing but the whole truth.
Kindly repeat your name for the record.
My Lord, I'm Assistant Inspector of Police, Dr. Emmanuel.
Mr. Dong, how old are you?
My Lord, I'm 30 years old.
And what do you do for a living?
My Lord, I'm a police officer.
How long have you been a police officer?
My Lord, I have been a police officer since 2019, my Lord.
Okay. And where are you attached?
My Lord, I'm attached in the Directorate of ICT, and the National Command and Control Center, CCTV Department, Police Headquarters, Nakuru.
What position do you hold in that department?
My Lord, in the CCTV Department, I'm a CCTV analyst.
What are your key roles as a CCTV analyst?
My Lord, as a CCTV analyst, I do analyze CCTV footages also write CCTV analysis reports. And tender in CCTV evidence. Also.
Kindly, I want you to take us through your qualifications. What are your key qualifications?
Lord, I hold a diploma in computer science from Kampala International University. The year 2018.
Any other?
My Lord, I also hold a certificate in software development, Android app development, software and Android app development from the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology.
When was this?
That was in the year 2018.
Any other?
My Lord, I also hold a certificate in cybersecurity and digital evidence handling from Police Training School, Cheboli, the year 2021.
All right. How do you come to do your work as a forensic analyst, CCTV analyst?
Lord, I received instructions from my immediate supervisor, which instructions come in form of a request. Respective police station.
Okay. In this particular case, how did you come to play your role as a CCTV analyst?
Lord, I was instructed by my supervisor
When was this?
That was on 2nd November, year 2023.
Who is your supervisor?
Lieutenant of Police, Vincent. Vincent.
What were the instructions?
My Lord instructed me to join a team of investigators the scene of incident was located at Tuatu Road. Yeah. Go and support them in CCTV or other ICT related matters.
Did you go to the scene?
Yes, my Lord.
What happened when you reached there?
My Lord, when I reached the scene of incident, I and the team were welcomed by the divisional CID officer.
When you said team, who are you referring to?
I refer to Assistant Inspector of Police Michael Leonard, and Assistant Inspector of Police Sechansi Alan.
Please proceed.
My Lord, upon reaching the scene, I and the team were welcomed by the Divisional CID Officer, Ginger Road Police Station, Superintendent of Police, Akongo Viviana, who led us to one of the family members by the names of Patricia.
Yes.
My Lord, I and team introduced ourselves to Madam Patricia, and explained our roles as CCTV analysts. Who have come to support the investigating team with CCTV related matters.
After the introduction, what happened thereafter?
My Lord, I and team requested Madam Patricia to lead us to the CCTV monitoring room.
Yes.
Upon reaching the CCTV monitoring room, my Lord, we requested for permission from Madam Patricia to have access
Yes.
to the CCTV system.
Yes.
My Lord, Madam Patricia gave us permission and the password to access the system.
Yes.
My Lord, upon us giving us the password that opened the system, I and the team went ahead to review the CCTV footages. The presence of Madame Patricia and other family members,
Yes.
Lord, upon viewing the footages, Madame Patricia was able to identify persons involved in the footage.
Yes. What
My
happened?
Lord, I also experienced some missing events in the footage. That is in particularly the exit. Person she identified as her mother, Katanga.
Probably you'll clarify for us. Exit from where?
Exit from the scene. The scene of incident.
Upon noticing missing events in the footage, what did you do?
My lord, I had to preserve existing CCTV footage. By
Yes.
extracting the information in a flash disk. Avoid any tampering.
Okay. What did you do after that?
My lord, after extracting the CCTV footage, I and the team now moved out scene of incident.
And when you say team, you are referring to Sechanzi and Ronald Mayiku.
Yes, my lord. Moved out of the scene of incident. And did surveillance of other police CCTV cameras. Surveillance of other police CCTV cameras outside the scene of incident.
And what did you discover?
My lord, upon doing surveillance, we discovered the presence of a police CCTV camera. It was nearby. Thereafter, my lord, I and the team moved back our duty station. That is at National Command and Control Center. Police headquarters.
Yes.
When we reached at our duty station, I and the team briefed our immediate supervisor on what transpired. After that, my lord, I and the team did analysis of the private CCTV footage, which I saved in a flash disk from the scene of incident.
Yes.
And also made analysis on the police CCTV cameras, which were discovered nearby at the scene of incident.
Yes.
My lord,
After the analysis, what did you do?
My Lord, after the analysis, a request letter was brought to my supervisor. Upon receipt of the request letter, my Lord, my supervisor gave me instructions to write a CCTV analysis report. Which I therefore made my Lord.
Yes, I have noted. All right. How would you identify this report?
My Lord, the CCTV analysis report I made consists of my signature as a CCTV analyst, the signature of my immediate supervisor, that is Superintendent of Police Advocate Vincent, verifies the report. And the signature of my director, that is Commissioner of Police Jawami Ezra, who approved the report, my Lord.
I would like to show you.
This is the report I prepared.
I'll read that report.
Lord, my signature is the first. The signature of my immediate supervisor, Superintendent of Police Advocate Vincent, and the signature of the overall supervisor, that is Commissioner of Police Jawami Ezra. And these signatures, my Lord, are reflected in each page in this report.
To who was this report addressed to?
My Lord, the report was addressed to the Divisional CID Officer, Ginger Road Police Station.
What was the reference of the case that you made that report?
Lord, the reference in this report is a CCTV analysis report on a case of murder by shooting by Ginger Road CRB. CCTV analysis report on a case of murder by shooting by Ginger Road CRB 1070 2023.
When did you write this report?
My Lord, I wrote this report on the 21st day of April, year 2024. My Lord.
My Lord, will you apply? My Lord, will you apply to have the report tendered in evidence and my Lord, then to the being marked prosecution 53. 53. Also, I have 52 because the transcription and translation. Mr. Dong, I would like you to take us now in the details of your report. Quickly, on page 1, what did you include?
Thank you so much, my Lord. In page 1 of my report, my Lord, I have the background extracted from the analysis, the request letter.
We are most obliged.
Atugambireko ali mulokole amabala ga yenwe Odong Emmanuel ala ranka ya AIP aine myaka 30 y'obukulu akolere polisi kuruga omwaka gwa 2019. Yatugamba ala attached a Directorate of ICT and eneikara Anaguru headquarters. Yatugamba akorali ebya kamera. Yatugamba bwamara nahandika ripoti then bwamara naleeta obujulizi mu kooti. Yatugamba ina diploma mu computer science akagifunira KIU mwaka gwa 2018. Then yatugamba nti atunga instruction kuruga mu supervisor we kandi zino instruction zijja n'okusaba. Yatugamba omusango guno akasabibwa supervisor we ebiro by'okwezi 2 mu 11 mwaka gwa 2023. Then bamugamba agenda ayeyunga tiimu yabaire netoolereza Chwatu Road mu Mbuya. Then yagenda yayeyunga tiimu. Yatugamba yakireyo bakasangayo detective SP Akong Bibiana we yabatangirire. Then yatugamba nti wayamaze obatangira bakeyungawo omu aba family we bayetaga Patricia. Then bayebazawo a Patricia kandi bamugambira ekyabaire kibalesere. Then basaba Patricia abatwale monitoring room ya kamera. Then bachola bamusaba abeikirize bakisesinge system egyo ya CCTV. Then yabahereza olukusa kandi yamara yaba password ya system egyo. Bayamazire oba password barabamu mu byabaire bikwasirwe kamera nawe aloho naba family bandi. Then yatugamba batwisa akasobora ku identifying abantu ababaire mu byakwasirwe. Then wona kueleza obujulizi akakyetegereza ale ebintu bimu byabaire nibiburamu mu byakwasirwe ebyo nkengeri omuntu wa patisa ya identifying nka mama waye mole Katanga engeri yarugire mu room nali omusango gwabaire. Then yatugamba bwe bamazire wene team bakagarukayo a headquarters. Then yagamba nti bakakyora bakimanya nti akabalo kamera endi ya polisi ikabiri hayi nalo omusango gwabaire. Then bamazire bagaruka headquarter bwe baikire bagambira supervisor wabo ebyabaire obwo. Then bakora analysis mu byabaire basindikire ha flash. Then bakyora bakora analysis ebyabaire bye basangire mu CCTV ya police yabaire hayi na makago. Then bamazire kora analysis eleta ekubasaba ikaletebwa bagireza supervisor. Then supervisor yamugamba akole reports. Yatugamba report eja kusaga yetegereza inawo mukono gwaye, then inawo ne signature ya supervisor waye, then na signature ya director wa Yeserege Commission of Police Mujabwami Ezra. Yatugamba niyo report ye yahandikire si inawo signature yaye, signature ya supervisor ne ya director kandi zona ziri ha buli page. Then yatugamba report ejo ikahandikirwa divisional CID akolera Jinja Road Police Station. Yatugamba akagihandika ebiro byokwezi 21 mukwa kana mwaka gwa 2024. Then eje report bagitaize mukoti exhibit.
Right. Mr. Dong, you were taking us through page 1 and you had said that it has background which you extracted from the request. What else do you put on page 1? In summary, since we have that report.
My Lord, summary, I also have action taken in my page 1. Action taken, there's Roman numerals 1 up to 4.
Page 2.
My Lord, in my page 2, it bears identities of persons who were involved in the footages. And these persons were identified to me by Madam Patricia. Person A, whom I referred to as householder A, was identified to me by Madam Patricia as the chair. Householder B was identified to me by Madam Patricia as the chamber boy.
Yes.
Householder C as the maid.
Yes.
Then victim 1 as Molly Katanga.
And why did you refer to her as a victim?
My lord, by the use of the phrase victim, these persons were identified by Madam Patricia as persons who had sustained injuries.
Okay. Then E?
Then family member D as the niece. Those are the persons identified.
What about E? E also referred to victim 2.
Yes, E is victim 2 as Henry Katanga, my lord.
Okay. Then page 3.
My lord, in my page 3, I have the observations. And in these observations, my lord, the role categorization of, as previously described by Patricia, was changed to meet the current status of the persons involved in the case. And here, my lord, I have person I referred to as house helper A as the chef, house helper B as the chamber boy, house helper C as the maid, suspect as Mori Katanga, victim as Henry Katanga, Patricia as off as a daughter, Madam Kwanzi Martha Katanga as also the daughter, family member D as the niece, the police officer, then Dr. Otai.
Page 4.
My lord, in my page 4, I have observations from the private camera system.
Capturing what period?
It captures the events received that the private cameras have received. In these observations, attached to them are images, which are screenshots generated from the same footages. And they're all at the back of my report, my lord.
We'll go to page 5. We also have observations under 1.3.2.
My Lord, in page 5, observations 1.3.2 are basically observations from the camera that was named the camera 1, and that was the kitchen area. My Lord, I would kindly need to bring to your notice that the configurations of the camera site installed at the kitchen had a date and time inconsistency, showing the date of the incident as February. The configuration of camera sites installed at the kitchen area had a date and time inconsistency, showing the dates of the incident, as February 11th, the year 1970, and February 4th, the year 1970, instead of November 1st, the year 2023, and November 2nd, instead of November 1st, the year 2023, and November 2nd, year 2023, respectively.
What was your major observation there?
My Lord, my major observation here was that the family members frequently used the kitchen door to access the main house.
Page 6.
My Lord, in page 6, the previous day before the incident, that was on the 1st, and also I have observations on the 2nd of November, year 2023, in Roman numerals 9, my Lord. My Lord, I would kindly request to make a correction on Roman numeral 9 on my date stamps. Reads on 2nd November, year 2023, between 07, 11, 2800 hours and 17, 14, 2300 hours. My Lord, the correction is on 17.
So what should it
Instead of 17, it is still supposed to maintain 07. Minutes and the seconds still maintain, my Lord. And my Lord, this is clearly seen in the images as mentioned in the end of the paragraph. That is images 49 and 59, 52. Images 49 and 52 clearly reflect that correction, my Lord.
What else did you observe that was key? Page.
Image 49 and 52, my Lord. 49 and 52. Image 49 must be bearing the timestamp of 07, 11, 2800 hours. And image 52 must be bearing 07, 14, 2300 hours, not 17, 14, 23.
Image 49, my lord, is at page 35.
And,
Is at page 37.
07 14 23.
Yes, my lord.
As opposed to 17 14.
Yes, yes, my
That
lord.
is the numerical error.
Thank you, my lord.
Mr. Tong will proceed. What else did you notice? Did you observe that was critical that day?
My lord, on Roman numeral 11, the private camera named camera 1 captured the householders A and B at the kitchen after they had changed their clothes. That was another key thing I observed, my lord. That is at Roman numeral 11.
And then 12.
My lord, Roman numeral 12 also indicates my observation that the householders were captured by private camera named camera 1 holding cleaning rags within the kitchen, and householder B proceeded upstairs, my lord.
And 13.
My lord, Roman numeral 13, the private camera named camera 1 captured the householders holding a bucket of water with the cleaning rags, and she cleaned the kitchen floor. That was my observation, Roman numeral 13, my lord. All those observations, my lord, are clearly seen in the images attached. Image 57, 58, as they are in the back of my report, my lord.
So quickly take us to your observations at page 7.
My lord, in page 7 of my report, I have observations 1.3.3. Those were the observations made on the second day of November, year 2023. And the observation Roman number 1 at 09:13:27 hours and 09:14:40 hours. The private camera named Gate installed at the gate captured a person identified as Dr. Tai carrying a backpack.
And why did you refer to him as doctor?
My lord, Dr. Tai was identified to me by Madame Patricia. He was carrying a backpack as he was disembarking from a motorcycle and entered the victim's home through the main gate. My lord. My Lord, that is seen in image 81 and 82 of my report.
We'll go to observations under 1.3.4.
My Lord, observations under 1.3.4
Page 8.
at page 8 were basically the observations I made from analysis of the police cameras. With your kind permission, my worship, my Lord, I can take you through these observations, my Lord.
Please proceed.
Roman number 1, my Lord, on the 1st November, year 2023, at 18:16, 50 hours. This was the previous evening, my Lord.
Yes.
Before the day of the incident. Motor vehicle registration number UBJ 645W RAV 4 was captured by police camera named Chinawataka CMI Mbuya Junction, entering the deceased premises. My Lord, that is seen in images 86 and 87. My Roman numero 2, seen in images 86 and 87. In my Roman numero 2, at 20:46 at 900 hours. At 20:46 at 900 hours, motor vehicle registration number UBN 799M, which was being driven by Henry Katanga, was captured by camera named Chinawataka CMI Mbuya Junction, entering the premises at Mbuya, Plot 50, Chuatu Road. My Lord, that is seen in image 88 and 89. Those were the observations the previous day. On the 2nd of November, year 2023, at 07:29 3900 hours, motor vehicle registration number UBJ, the 2nd of November 2023, at 7:29 3900 hours, motor vehicle registration number UBJ 504M was captured on police camera named Chinawataka CMI Mbuya Junction, exiting Henry Katanga's premises. And that is seen in images 90 and 91, my Lord. Images 90 and 91.
Okay.
At 7:35, 1400 hours, the motor vehicle registration number UBJ 504M was captured by the camera named Bugolobi Newport Bell Road, Ismail Police Booth. Camera named Bugolobi Newport Bell Road, Ismail Police Booth. Being driven towards the direction of Bugolobi, my Lord. That is seen in image 92. My next observation, my lord, at 08060900 hours, the motor vehicle registration number UBJ 504M was captured by camera named Kasanyu LOC1 office. Kasanyu LOC1 office being driven towards Kisumu. Police camera named Kasanyu LOC1 office captured that motor vehicle being driven towards Kisumu. My lord, my next observation, that is Roman numeral 6, at 08073600 hours, the motor vehicle registration number UBJ 504M was captured by a police camera named HIK Hospital Junction. Police camera named HIK Hospital Junction, entering International Hospital Kampala. Entering International Hospital Kampala, located in Kisumu, Namwong. My lord, that is seen in image 9. My lord, my last observation on the police camera named Shinawataka CMI Boya Junction was that at 11:16:2400 hours, 2400 hours, and 13:22:3400 hours, an ambulance registration number UAY.
Please repeat the and what and 13.
13:22:3400 hours.
Yes.
Motor vehicle registration number UAY 670Y. UAY 670Y of A+ Funeral Services was captured by camera named Shinawataka Mbuya CMI Junction, entering and exiting the scene. My lord, that is in image 95 and 96, my lord.
Okay. We'll take a pause there and we'll do the interpretation before we go to the point.
So abe natutwala mu report yaye yatutwala page 1 ebyatwaire, then page 2 akaba nabazawo abantu abayaboine mu byabo ebikwasibwe kamera kandi anakayambibwawo. Yatugamba house helper A ogwakaba chef, house helper B yabashamba boy, then house helper C kaba maid, then D Mole Katanga, E yaba Henry Katanga. Then alupapula lwakasatu yatwala mu observations yakyora yatugamba house helper A akaba chef, B yabashamba boy, C yaba maid, then Mole Katanga na Henry Katanga. Then yatugamba alupapula lwakana tikakwata ebintu byabaire nalo omusango gwakoleibwa. Then yatugamba alupapula lwa kataano ekamera ya kichumbiro abaine ebiro by'okwezi n'obwire byabaire bitakwatagana nti yayolekyaga ebiro by'okwezi 11 mu kwa kabiri mwaka gw'1970 n'ebiro by'okwezi 12 mu kwa kabiri mwaka nigwo gwonyine ogwo ekabiri suppose kuolekya ekibanza mu kwe 11 mwaka gwe 2023 n'ebiro by'okwezi 2 mu kwe 11 mwaka gwe 2023 nti wekya yaboine nti ab'efamile bakozesaga muno olwigi lwa kichumbiro kutaaha mu nju enkooto. Then alupapula lw'omukaaga byaboire 2023 saaha 12 endakika 16 na seconds 5 motoka UBJ 645W ekakwatibwa netaaha mu makaago. Then esaaha 2 dakika 86 ne seconds 39 motoka UBM 799M ekaba nevugibwa omugenzi Henry Katanga kandi ekaba netaaha omu makaago. Then ebiro by'okwezi 2 mu kwe 11 mwaka gwa 2023 esaaha 1 dakika 29 seconds 39 motoka UBJ 504M ekakwatibwa kamera za polisi neruga omu makaago. Then asaaha 1 dakika 35 seconds 14 motoka egyo yonyini ekakwatibwa kamera yebesege Bukolobi New Port Bell Road ekaba nevugibwa nehondera Bugolobi. Then esaaha 2 dakika 6 seconds 9 egyo motoka yonyini ekakwatibwa kamera yebeserege Kasanju LC1 office ekaba nevugibwa neyolekera Suku. Then saa 2 dakika 7 seconds 36 motoka egyo yonyini ekakwatibwa kamera za polisi netaaha mu irwaro lyebesege International Hospital Namuwongo. Then saa 5 dakika 16 ne seconds 24 hagati ya saa 5 dakika 16 ne seconds 24 na saa 7 dakika 22 ne seconds 34 motoka ya UAY 670Y ekaba enamingire A+ Funeral Services ekakwatibwa police camera netaaha kandi neturuka omu makaago.
To proceed now with page 9 on the key findings under 1.4.
Number 1, there was movements within the kitchen at 07:1400 hours, where 2 of the house helpers were captured running upstairs. The second finding, my lord, was that the camera system stopped recording at 07:1900 hours and stopped recording at 07:1900 hours and resumed at 08:4300 hours. Resumed at 08:4300 hours. My third finding, my lord, 3 house helpers were captured carrying cleaning rags and making several movements upstairs through the kitchen area. 3 house helpers were captured carrying cleaning rags and making several movements upstairs through the kitchen area. Making several movements upstairs through the kitchen area.
Okay.
My first finding, my lord, 2 of the male house helpers changed clothes after running upstairs. 2 of the male house helpers changed clothes after running upstairs.
Yes.
My 5th finding, my lord, motor vehicle registration number UBJ 504M. Motor vehicle registration number UBJ 504M, which transported the suspect, was captured by the police cameras, exiting the gate of the scene of incident, and was driven towards International Hospital Kampala, located in Kisuku, Namongo. Was driven towards International Hospital Kampala, located in Kisuku, Namongo.
Finding 6.
Finding number 6, at 09:14:45 hours, and 09:14:45 hours, and 04:14:54 hours, private camera named car parking. My signature is seen in page 10 of this report,
Well,
whereby my signature is the first on top of my name,
yes.
and the signature of my immediate supervisor who verified the report, that is Superintendent of Police, SP Advocate Vincent, and it is followed by the signature of my director who approved the report, that is Commissioner of Police Mujabwami Ezra.
That's all, my lord. Good witness.
Translate.
atutwalira peegi y'omwenda yatugambira ebya yatungire. Atugambire akabaho ku lubata kwa maani mu kichumbiro, kandi aba house helpers babiri bakakwatibwa nibairuka nibagenda iguru. Then yatugamba camera system zikalekawo ku recordinga hagati ya saa emu n'eddakiika 19 kandi zagarukamu recordinga saa 2 dakika 43. Then yatugamba kindi ke yatungire aba house helpers basatu bakakwatibwa bayimbire cleaning rags kandi bakaba nibalubata muno haine ekichumbiro. Then yatugamba babiri aboojo abo bakakwatibwa bahindwire engoye bamaze kwiruka haiguru. Then yatugamba motoka UBJ 504M yatwaire suspect ikakwatibwa kamera ya polisi netruka omumaka ago kandi bakaba nibagivuga ne bagitwala International Hospital mu Namuwongo. Then yatugamba hagati ya saa 3 dakika 14 ne seconds za 45 na saa 3 dakika 14 na seconds za 54 private camera ikakwata Dr. Otai Charles ayimbire ebaga y'omugongo ali mu compound na Rubata n'agenda mu nju. Then saa 7 dakika 26 ne seconds ikakwata omugenzi bakaba bamuyimbire ni bamutwala mu motoka UAY 670Y ene kaba ya A+ Funeral Services. Yatugamba a report akateekawo signature yaye a page y'ekumi.
Finally, beginning with, I want to suggest to you what of yours inaccurate full of speculations.
That is not true, my lord.
And let's go to page 9. Findings 1.4, Roman 5. Can you read it?
Lord, findings 1.4, Roman 5, Fritz motor vehicle registration number UBJ 504M, which transported the suspect, was captured by the police cameras exiting the gate of the scene of incident and was driven towards International Hospital Kampala, located in Kisugu, Namo.
Right. You have no image showing that motor vehicle UBJ exiting the gate of the scene of the incident and going to International Hospital. You have it? Yeah, in the report.
Yeah, my lord.
Can you show it? Image number.
My lord, it's image 90.
90. I want you to look at the report which I have. We have the same image.
Yes, my lord.
Does it show the registration number of the motor vehicle?
In this particular image, it does not show, my lord.
It shows, in fact, the image shows that the motor vehicle is on the road, correct? Look at it.
My lord, it shows a motor vehicle at the gate.
Does it show that it is exiting the home of the deceased?
Yes, my lord. Maybe if I can explain to you.
Wait. Mine shows that it is actually on the road, not exiting the gate. Yes?
My lord, the vehicle is marked with a red label. what you may be seeing is a wrong vehicle. If you're referring to that white vehicle on the road, it is not the one, my lord.
So which is the correct vehicle?
The vehicle is at the extreme corner here, hitting the gate, my lord.
So do you see its registration number?
Like I said,
Does it
particular
show?
image, it does not show, my lord.
Then another one.
There is a particular camera that shows its registration number.
No, we are talking of this one. We are saying this motor vehicle, this registration number is exiting the gate. Yes?
Yes, my lord.
Does it show the registration number?
In this image, it doesn't show, my lord.
Thank you. Does it show that it is heading to International Hospital?
My lord, when I follow its movements,
We are looking at the image, sir. Does it show that it is moving to International Hospital?
image 90 shows it exiting.
Answer my question, sir. Does image 90 show that this motor vehicle is exiting the scene to International Hospital?
No, my lord.
In that same Roman 5, the same motor vehicle, that UBJ, which transported the suspect, right?
Yes, my lord.
Did you see the suspect in this vehicle?
My lord, the camera does not show the suspect.
Did you see the suspect?
No, my lord.
So to this extent, the report is not entirely correct. Yes?
That is not true, my lord.
One 1.4 Roman 2. Can you read it?
Note 1.4 Roman 2 says the camera system stopped recording at 07:1900 hours and resumed at 08:4300 hours.
Didn't you find that power had gone off the area at that time?
My lord, not to know whether power was off or not.
You did not find anything to show that the cameras had actually been turned off by anybody. Do you?
No, my lord.
Let's go to 1.3.4. Can you read it? Roman 2.
Roman
Page
2
8,
reads
yes.
at 20:46:39 100 hours, motor vehicle registration number UBN 799M, being driven by the deceased, was captured by the camera named Chinawataka CMI Mbuya Junction, entering the premises at Mbuya Plot 50, Chuatu Road.
I want you to confirm that you did not know the deceased, did you?
At this time, I was identified.
Please answer the question. You did not know the deceased, did you?
No.
I want to take you now to page 5. It is your evidence in reference to 1.3.2 that your main observation was that the family members used the kitchen door to access the main house. Did you say that?
Yes, my lord.
Is it captured anywhere here in your observations?
Yes, my lord.
Can you read where you say your main observation here was that the family members used the kitchen door to access the main house? Read it if it is there.
My lord, what I referred as family members, suspect, house helpers, which I previously described in the beginning of the report, my lord.
On that same page, 1.3.2, we talked of the anomalies in the date configuration in the camera.
Yes, my lord.
Did you find any evidence of tampering?
My lord, the anomalies.
The question is simple. Did you find any evidence of tampering with the
No, my
camera?
lord.
Finally, let's go to page 1. Page 2. Page 2. Who is the victim?
My lord, in page 2, I have victim 1 as Mori Katanga. Victim 2 as
Sorry?
victim 2 as Henry Katanga.
Okay. Fine. Can you now go to page 7? Can you read Roman 14?
Roman 14 reads, private camera named 01 captured Patricia Kakwanzi, daughter to the victim, entering the kitchen through the kitchen door and she walked upstairs.
So here, who is the victim? Or the Katanga? Yes?
The victim, here I refer to the two victims.
Does it show victims?
No, my lord.
I want to suggest to you that the victim here is more the Katanga.
The victim here is Henry Katanga.
Why is it more? Sorry? The victim is?
Henry Katanga, my lord.
Does it show that the victim here is Henry Katanga?
No, my lord.
That's all, my lord.
atugambire nti kigali mazima nti lipooti yayeteekire yeni yatutwala peegi y'omwenda binibyo bye yatungire yatugamba ayina ekisisani ekikwolekya motoka ubj 504m nibagivuga negenda airwaro lya international hospital namuwongo kyokka mu kisisani ekyo kikwolekya enamba then yatugamba nti kikwolekya emotoka negomaka g'omugenzi nekozesa gate yatwolekya image 90 ekisani kya 90 nti kikwoleka motoka yona negenda international hospital then a page niyemu a line ya 1.4 roman 2 nti wetakusobola kumanya nti amasanyalazi mukaire ako nali kamera zabe ezitakola gakaba gatalo kandi atakitunge nti ekamera zikaba zirwoho akaba muntu niwa ziro then yatugamba we omufu akaba tamumanyi then yatutwala a page ya katano nti wekya yavoine aba family bakakozesa muno olwigi lw'ekicumbiro genda munju enkooto then yatugamba nti atatunga ekintu kyona kikwoleka nti ebiro byokwezina obwire bwa kamera ege y'ekicumbiro bikaba bikwasirwoho then a page ya kabiri yatugamba victim 1 akaba na Maisa Mole Katanga, victim 2 akaba Henry Katanga. Then yatugamba a page 7 nti victim ana akaba na Maisa Henry Katanga kyonka atakyoleke.
My Lord, I first want to ask for it. I have very few questions for you. Correct, my Lord, Edison Kahanga. You downloaded it from the street cameras, right?
Yes, my lord.
You have that footage with you.
My lord.
Let me watch it.
Fine, my lord.
Oh, you have it. You have it in flash. It's called you have it. Can we also tender it? Okay. You have that footage in flash disk.
In a flash disk.
You currently or you are given it to the court? Yeah, but you currently, that's not right. So you gave it to the prosecution.
Yes, madam.
So could we give him a copy of the street footage? The street cameras, the footage. We want to ask him questions while playing the street footage. Huh? Where he extracted. Where he extracted. Above them. No. Are they the ones that were disclosed to us? So, they were disclosed to us though by Mr. Kanini. But are they the ones that were disclosed to us? Does the prosecution have, or do we find a way to plug in ours? Yes, my lord, I do. And I want to play for him. But I don't know how to, my lord, how we can project. Can't be projected. But can I show it to him? My lord, because there are claims he makes there that I want us to see on the camera. Mm. Do you have them on your? You saw you with your laptop there. Did you carry them with your laptop? So you came to testify about CCTV footage, and you decided not to bring the CCTV footage, right? Is it in court? Is it in court? It is in court? Please look at me to give
That
answers.
is what you have exactly.
Is it in court? Have you tendered the footage you claim you extracted? Have you tendered it in court? Yes, ma'am. We can work on the laptop? How will you put it on record? How will you put it on record? Because, Already, if you just give me a minute, let me. My lord, I think coaching is happening. Huh? So, police camera. Give it to. No, it's police camera. Here you go. Mr. Odongo, do you see those thumbnails?
Yes, I see the cameras.
Is that how you saved some of the footage?
Yes, my lord.
Now, so can we now show my lord how we save the footage so that we're all moving together? Pardon? 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 You said something. Wow. I thought my learned friend was. My learned friend is always gracious. He's always communicating very graciously.
You save the footage
As thumbnails. So what do those particular thumbnails represent? Which camera?
Represent the camera named Jinjaro Chinawataka, CMI.
Is that so? They represent the camera named Jinjaro Chinawataka, CMI Junction. Is that the camera that leads to the Katanga house? Now, when I look at your report, when I read your report, page page 8, you observe a car leaving the house at 7:29 and 39 hours, right? Did the car enter that premises before that time? On the 2nd of November? We didn't observe that. Can you show us the 7:22 and 42 on your thumbnails? On the thumbnails there, on what you extracted. What time is that? 7:22 and 42 seconds. I want to see what happened on that camera at that time, at 7:22 and 42. We can be translating as well, working on the IT, my lord.
So batugambire nti ayina byakwasirwa kamera za street then babimwolekya then yatugamba nikotyo ebimu yabineimingire then bamutwala peegi 8 nti yakalora emmotoka neruga omaka ago asa zikawemu ddaka 22 esekendi 42 nibyakwenda olwoleki.
That's 722. Yeah?
Yes, my lord.
Now, can you just, I know with your permission, if I just, can you just show us the Katanga house?
My lord, Katanga house at the corner here.
So there's a property being put up, then a road going up,
Yes, my lord.
and then it's the corner property. Correct?
Yes, my lord.
And what time is that? 7 what? 22 and 25. So can you go to 722 and 42, just please?
And the 2 and 40.
42. Play. You play. You see a car arriving at the Katanga house? You see a car arriving at the Katanga house? Did you identify that? Remind it a bit. Pause. Identify for us the Katanga house. Where is it? And show the court.
Lord, the Katanga house is at the corner here.
Is there a car approaching that house?
Yes, I'm seeing a car.
Hurry up.
Can't tell them what.
Confirm the time it's approaching the house.
7:22:49.
Does it get in? What time does it get in?
23.
This is at 7:23. So if Patricia, for example, and Martha were to say they got a call and they went to the house at 7:23, does that CCTV corroborate their story?
I can't confirm that.
Does that CCTV show that at 7:23 a car entered the Katanga house?
I am seeing a camera.
Can you confirm that you left that out of your key observations? Now, I want now to go to is your evidence that at 7:35 in page 8, paragraph Roman numeral 4,
My lord,
that at 7:35 a car was driven in the direction of Bugolobi.
my lord.
If it is the claim that they then entered Patricia's car and drove it to Bugolobi Medical Center, does that corroborate that claim?
No, do not know which one is Patricia's.
No, if Patricia says she entered Mole's car, which was at the house, and left with that car towards Bugolobi Medical Center, would that corroborate that claim?
At the premises, cameras were off by that time.
No, we're talking about street cameras. Do the street cameras show the car going in the direction of Bugolobi Medical Center?
Shows it's going to the direction of Bugolobi.
Okay. Now, you then say in paragraph 5 that at 8:06 and 09, that motor vehicle UBJ 504M was captured going towards IHK, correct? I want you to show me the footage of that same road at 8:05, 1 minute before. Can you translate in, my lord, as we conduct some IT work? $805.
atutwalira page omunana.
My lord, he has talked of 806 at page 8, Roman numeral 5. He talks of page 806. Of 806 and 9 hours. I've asked him to go a minute earlier to 8:05. Pause it. Are you at 8:05?
Yes, madam.
Is that, what's the name of that camera?
HIK Hospital Junction.
HIK Hospital Junction. Okay, first, okay. Can you see an ambulance on that road?
I can see no.
You can see one?
No, madam.
What is that? Is that an ambulance? Is that an ambulance with a non-Bugolobi Medical Center?
I don't know, but it's Bugolobi Medical Center motor vehicle.
And is it going in the direction that the car later goes in?
Yes, madam.
Can you look at it? Can you confirm it's a non-Bugolobi Medical Center, the ambulance?
Yes, madam.
You said you don't know, so I just want you to be clear. Can you say?
It's written Bugolobi Medical Center.
Can you show it to the court?
Going in which direction?
The direction of IHK?
Going in the opposite direction.
Is it opposite direction?
Yes, madam.
Okay, now go to 8:06 and 09. Just show us the direction first. Go back to where you first see it and show us the direction it travels at. Go back to where you first see it.
We're now at 0806.
Yes, but 8:05, my lord. Go back. No, go back. 8:05, please, 8:05. Stop there. So just show us where it came from. Just rewind it a bit. That is the Chizuku Road. Is your evidence that IHK is on this other side?
My lord, it is coming from the direction of
Industrial area.
IHK.
No. Play. Show us it moving. Where is IHK here? Does it come from down here?
They are playing.
Press pause. Does it come from the junction? Does it turn up from the junction?
It's coming from the direction of IHK.
Listen to my question. Does it turn up from a junction?
Yes, my lord.
So
Huh?
what is the position? Is it coming from IHK or is it going to
Coming from
IHK?
IHK, my lord.
At what time?
So
08:05 with 1 second, my lord.
So the ambulance is.
no, my lord, I'm still processing on that point.
The ambulance
But
is
she has answered. Yes, and it is going in which
It
direction?
is going
So which road?
direction of IHK, opposite direction.
But my lord, I'm happy with him answering that.
Just a moment.
Yes.
It is going away from IHK, not towards IHK.
Can you show the video? My lord, I think we're all conversant that we where IHK is, except for the witches. My lord, I pray that before I take him to the next question, no, what are you doing? 805. You're now at 801.
Let me see.
Give it to the coach from there. Give it to the coach. Give it to the coach. So my lord is from 805. My lord, let me
Mr. Farang, you can drink it.
much obliged, my lord. My lord, approaching the bench is an honor. The witness has now switched off the.
No.
Much obliged. My lord, I pray that you can remain here so it's clear for the court what we're talking about. My lord, I pray that they can be joined by my learned friend, Miss Sana Gorford. So, it is your evidence that IHK is in which direction? Passport? Is your evidence that IHK is in which direction? So, this is the Chisibu coming from the Colombia area, right? And you're saying IHK is in that direction. So IHK is on the road going down. Yeah? Okay, does this car come from down coming up?
Can you play it from maybe
Let's play it from here, my lord, because the ambulance will come.
say 7:45, so that we see when I end of the road.
No, my lord, you can't show us the other road. Let me first show us on this. This road ends here.
From Namu.
From the moon. It comes from down.
What?
Comes from the moon, my lord.
This is right.
Okay, play. Where is the ambulance? 80. It comes, just keep showing. Huh? The ambulance is coming from IHK. 805, right? Okay, continue playing. Gets out of scene. Now going to report at 806, what happened? 80, 806 and 9 hours.
Captured the camera named Kasani, driven to the direction.
So, can you go to 806? Eight zero six and what?
9 hours. 9.
39. Trust the vehicle.
Zero 080609.
You can confirm that you don't have that image. You show it to us on the video. Yes?
The report here.
Show us the opposite camera. You told us you disclosed to us the camera.
Opposite camera is not part of this camera footage.
We don't have the
Instead, I used this screenshot.
so we don't have the full CCTV footage, right? You can trust the camera that is an IHK.
I don't have that opposite camera.
What about entering IHK?
Zero 080609.
No. Show us here the image. Do you have, okay, let me change the question. Do you have from 8 o'clock entering IHK on the CCTV cameras you gave us? That's A plus. You have 807 entering IHK, right? You have footage. I know this is 721. He's talking of 807. Is that the only footage you have on IHK?
Yes, that is the one on IHK. The next clip.
I'm not sure that's check on the next clip, right?
The clip of the camera.
Okay.
He's not afraid.
My Lord, I pray that we now leave the bench. Much obliged. My Lord, I pray that we can now leave the bench in peace. I'm very much obliged, my Lord. So is it fair to say that a full set of CCTV recordings were not disclosed?
We disclosed the CCTV footage images.
To the prosecution? Yes?
given to you.
Did you disclose to me? Did you disclose the CCTV footage as a full set?
We
Please
have
answer
CCTV
directly.
footages and images. Disclose CCTV footages and images.
Okay, now let's start winding up. It was your evidence throughout your report that you saw people, and maybe if we could just pick out specific paragraphs so we are clear. If you go to page 9,
Yes.
1.4, paragraph 3. You say that helpers were captured carrying cleaning rags and making several movements upstairs. Is there any staircase in the images that you covered? Please answer without looking in some directions. Answer the question. Is there upstairs in the images that you have?
Yes, ma'am.
Show it to us. Which image has upstairs? This particular one, you didn't put an image number. We're on page 9, paragraph 3, the 3 house helpers who are moving upstairs. Can you show us that picture of them moving upstairs?
Let me refer you to image 64.
Image 64.
That house helper who is carrying mattress.
Image what?
64.
64.
The house helper carrying a mattress.
Image 64, someone is carrying a mattress, yes? And where's the staircase?
Exactly at the beginning of the door there is where the staircase is.
Is there a staircase in this image?
Is there the doorway?
Can you show me, maybe mine is black and white. You can show me stairs.
You may not see it clearly.
Did you go to the Katanga house yourself?
I went there, my lord.
Is there a dining room downstairs?
Yes, there's a dining room.
When you leave that door, do you go to that dining room?
I don't know which one you're referring to.
The one in image 64.
You go direct upstairs.
When you leave that room, when you get out of that door, there's a flight of stairs or there's a dining room?
There's a flight going upstairs. And on the right is the dining room.
And what about the sitting room? Is there a sitting room?
What do you mean by sitting room?
Is there a sitting room separate from a dining room downstairs?
I don't know.
You were there. I want to put it to you, and we've seen those images here, that outside of that door, there is a dining table with chairs. Further ahead, there is a sitting room. Close to the sitting room, there is a flight of stairs. Do you remember the house like that? Or you don't?
I did not tour the house.
I want to suggest to you that
am I correct to say that in this image, there is nobody going upstairs?
Upstairs where they are taking the mattress.
No, it may have ended up upstairs. But in this image, there is nobody going upstairs.
That's not true, madam.
So it is your evidence that in image 64, someone is climbing the stairs.
Yes, madam.
But the stairs are not in the image. In fact, very briefly, if I can run through this and then wind up. We have upstairs. If you look at image 59, page 7, paragraph XIV. You say that the image shows Patricia walking upstairs. Image 59 and 60. That also is not true. Page 7, XIV 14, Roman numeral 14.
Yes, I'm seeing the image.
And there are no stairs again in those images.
Like I said,
Are there stairs in those images?
Well, you may not see.
Yes, what about the next XV? Are there stairs in that image?
That is image what?
Image 61.
No.
62, 63, and 64, are there stairs?
No, my lord.
Now, what about page 7, Roman numeral XVII? You say that there are various movements of Patricia and Martha making several movements up and down the stairs. 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, and 73. Can you confirm in none of those images do we see stairs?
We don't see the stairs, but you see the movements.
Thank you, but we don't see the stairs.
No, my lord.
Finally, it was your evidence that Patricia authorized you to look at the CCTV, right?
Yes, my lord.
But you did not write that in your report, correct?
No, my lord.
In fact, is there any written authorization from Patricia?
There is a CCTV footage.
Is there any written authorization from Patricia?
No, my lord.
And there is also no court order, right?
No, my lord.
You also testified. This is up. Maybe we can be translating.
So atugambire apeji 8 nti hagati y'essaaha y'edakiika 35 emmotoka ekaba nevugibwa netwalibwa Bugoloobi. Then yatugamba nti ekaba nevugibwa ne ondera direction ya Bugoloobi Medical Center. Then asayibira edakiika 5 nti yakonfaminga nti ambulance ekaba negenda mu opposite direction. Then yatugamba sawo footage yona ekwoleka ekyo. Then yatugamba nti we byone byakwasire CCTV camera byona akabirezayo mu kooti. Then ya page mwenda paragraph 1.43 nti busawo madara gayolekerwe ombisani. Then yatutwala image 54 nti amadara gali nalo lwigi lukutandikira. Yatugamba akata munjegyo akatahamu kyonka amadara tigalina nali gali ombisani. Then a page omusanju paragraph ya 14 nti akurora ebisani kyonka takurora amadara. Then yatugamba busawo madara ga kurora akisani kya 61 mpaka 71. Then yatugamba Patricia akamuwa ruksa arole ebyabe ebirecording CCTV kyonka busawo ekihandiko kyarugire ali Patricia kandi atabo kihandiko kyona ruga court.
You had spoken to my learned friend about what you called family members. Who are the family members again that you referred to?
My Lord, in my page 2 of the report, these are the people who were identified by Patricia. And I refer to them as house helper A, as a chef.
No, are these the family members you're talking about? The ones who appear on page 2. Are those the people you referred to when answering Mr. Kabega as family members?
Yes, my Lord.
So it was your evidence in chief that you watched the CCTV with Patricia and other family members. Are these the people you're talking about as family members who watched the CCTV with you?
It was Madame Patricia and Martha.
And?
Madame Martha.
Okay, so when you said other family members, you meant Madame Martha?
Yes, and others I cannot identify.
My Lord, no further questions.
My Lord, we were requesting for 10 minutes. When we resume, I re-examine, and then we wanted to facilitate also our next witness to come closer.
Pardon? Is it allowed that?
Hint here?
We want 10 minutes, and in return, we want to use these 10 minutes to prepare for the re-examination, and then also to facilitate with our next witness to come. I don't know why Jet wants to jump at me. Why not we let the witness?
When you talk about bringing a witness closer, I can understand the frustration.
I don't know what they
Who
are.
is the witness?
Why not the witness is 15 minutes away, and we are believing that by the time we will be done with the re-examination,
So you are requesting a standard of 10 minutes.
only, my Lord, to enable me prepare for the re-examination and also to bring my next witness closer. It's simple. Yeah. No problem.
My Lord, stay here. Not move away.
If you want, you can carry him to your home. Done.
I don't prepare them. I assume
coaching him. I told you. Yes.
Daud, you're leaving. Why does it go forever?
Let me first take this.
No, we are still working.
By
And
the
I'm
time
wondering if they're saying to 12:40, and then we leave lunch.
it was here that you disappeared.
No, I want to go for
I think when you facilitate maybe the other so it means going for lunch. Your money.
What happened in that one? Just a minute.